So I always get a lot of questions about my hair and if I do it myself, which I do, and I just recently did it and actually in this video. So I'm going to show you guys how I do that. So if you guys want to see how I get my color of blonde, watch this video and I'm going to take you step by step on how to do it. Because it is hair dye day. So we're going to bleach my hair, tone it, and do all that stuff. I always get a lot of questions of people asking, do you do your own hair? And how do you do your hair if you do your own hair? And I've done this video a few times already, but as long as the people ask, I'm going to keep making this video. So let's get started. I'm going to show you guys what products I use and how I do it. Another thing before we get started, let's talk about my hair for a second. Clearly, I have a lot of spots that are depositing my purple shampoo too much where they're like turning purple. Obviously my roots have grown in super dark. I need to take care of that. I've got a lot of like just different colors. I got yellow, I got purple, I got brown, I got everything mixed up together. So we are going to take care of that and make it all one color again today. So as far as products, I use the 20 volume developer from Clairol, and I got all my products from Sally's. So I use 20 volume because my hair lifts really easily. My hair, it looks more like brown because you can't see, like it's just the roots, but it's more of like a dirty blonde, so it lifts quite easily. And for the bleach powder, I like to use, I don't know why I use like a mix of like all different brands, but this is the L'Oreal Quick Blue. This is my favorite bleach to use. And then we're going to do toner later, but for toner I use the Wella T18. So you want to read on the packet what it says for how much developer and how much powder to use. So for this whole packet, I'm going to use 2 fluid ounces of the developer. So inside of the bowl, it will tell you measurements. So I'm going to measure 2 ounces and then add the bleach powder. Okay, so here's what just the developer looks like. Now I'm going to add the powder. Okay, powder's in, and now we just mix her all up. So here it is, and you want the consistency to be pretty thick. You want it to be kind of like a paste. You don't want it to be too runny. And now I'm gonna section off all my hair. Okay, hair is all sectioned and looking crazy, and we are ready to get started. Our bleach is nice and pasty, and I'm gonna start with this front section here. And I think I'm just gonna do down to where it's the yellow, but I'm gonna start on my roots because that's where it's the darkest at. Okay, so that is one section done. So now I'm going to move on to this other front section and then the back. Okay, front 2 sections are now done. Now time to do the back, and things are getting a little crazy looking, but as you can see, it's lifting quite a bit already. We're getting somewhere. So let's do the back now. Okay, here's how we're looking now. I just finished the back section and I'm gonna let it sit for about 20 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna go rinse this out. Okay, so I'm back. I rinsed out my bleach and it looks a lot more yellow on camera, I'm noticing, but I'm actually super happy with how light it got. I wish you guys could see in person because I swear for some reason on camera it looks way more yellow, but it's like really, like if I'm looking in the mirror, it's like a super like light pale yellow. So I'm really happy with how much it lightened. So now it's time for toner, and like I said in the beginning, I have Wella T18 here, and I'm going to use the same 20 volume developer from Clairol, and I'm going to mix it up and get started. So for these, you do a 2-to-1 ratio, so you do 1 of these bottles, and then you're going to fill up the same bottle 2 times with the developer. So we dump the bottle in first. Okay, so then we take the bottle and then we fill this up with the developer 2 times and mix it up together. Okay, so then it's going to look like this, and we're going to mix it all up together. And as it develops, it's going to start turning into a purple shade. Okay, so when it's all mixed, it should look like this and have this sort of consistency. And since I only bleached my roots, I'm going to only tone my roots also because as you can see, the bottom part of my hair is already toned. So I don't want to overtone it and not have them match. So I'm just going to try at least to stick it only on my roots. And don't forget your gloves. No glove, no love for your hair. Okay, once again, I've sectioned off my hair, and as you can see, it's turning a little purple now. And I'm just going to start going to my roots just like I did with the bleach. this is not really going to be as precise with, but I'm really trying to overlap so I don't overtone the bottom half of my hair. But it's going to be quite as precise as the Bleach did. All of the toner only on my roots, and I think it's looking pretty good, so I'm gonna leave this for about 30 minutes or so and then go wash it off in the shower and come back and show you the finished look. I'm super excited. Okay guys, here is the finished hair. I'm super happy with how it turned out. It's not an exact match to the bottom of my hair. It's a little bit more gray down here, but overall it's pretty close. I might do like another like purple shampoo at the top, but we'll see. And as far as keeping my hair from being super damaged, these are the products that I'm using for aftercare. Olaplex, obviously, and this X Mondo from Brad Mondo Viper Smoothing Oil. I love this stuff so much. So these are what I'll be using to keep my hair nice and healthy. And I am now gonna go dry my hair so you can get a better idea of how it looks, and do my makeup so you guys can see the totally finished product. So I'll be right back again. So I always get a lot of questions about my hair, and I do my hair myself, and that's one of the questions I get quite a bit, and I get a lot of you asking how I do it. So I made a video for you guys, and that's this video that you're watching right now. So if you guys want to see how I get this color that I get at home, keep watching this video and I'm going to take you step by step on how to do that. Alright, here is my finished hair, all dried and everything, with my makeup done. I'm super happy with how it turned out, per usual. Normally I am. I've had a few times that it didn't come out perfect, but this definitely came out exactly how I like it. So if you guys try my products and my routine of how I do my hair, let me know, and let me know how it turns out. And if it doesn't turn out, don't blame me.